This video is entitled, on the genius of Russ Camerer. And I wanted to explain what he accomplished and why it's so significant to my mind. This is one of his covers. These are ones in white, kind of a clear translucent, which I love because it's almost has the effect of, like mother of pearl. And you can see the shaping that he's created on the inside of those chambers. I can get better light for you here. Hold on. We'll really lay some light on it now. All right, that's a lot more light. Okay. You can see that at their back, the chambers are quite flat. It's a straight line way at the back by the mouthpiece. See? But by the opening at the end, it's curved, and see how they extend beyond the harmonica itself by about 1/2 inch. Look at the shaping. The shaping up top. The shaping, it comes in a little bit, and then you have this slight outer curvature, then you have this. This was a very, very important angle. How much of a push out should it have here? And of course, I wanted curvature this way, which it has too. Every single decision, how to cut this in like this, how to shape it here, what should it be shaped up by the mouthpiece? What is the interior shape of the chamber? Exact placement of these stanchions. These are absolutely critical design elements that were extremely difficult to do accurately. And I know it was difficult because I had a guy who was a consummate pro in the military world with a tool and die shop, and he ran the whole thing with a whole bunch of workers and was a highly respected consultant that traveled around. He was totally unable to do this project. He handed me back a ruined harmonica, and the covers that he made were not even close to functional, just didn't really grasp it. So for someone to take a drawing, and I'll show you about what the drawing looked like that Russ got in the beginning. It would kind of look like that. Or, it might have been a cover with, something like that. I mean, very, very, very minimal guidance. But I spoke to him about the idea that it was a 1/2 of a bell of a trumpet. And that shape would have the effect of making a lot richer sound, because it is my postulate that harmonica covers as they're currently designed are not a acoustically valid shape. You don't see shapes like that around a wind instrument. You're going to see a bell, of slightly increasing diameter. If you want the sound focused and richer, which people do. So I'm just going to say, the other thing I really like is you'll note that here, this is a recessed Allen, recessed, and it goes into the other cover, which, this is the Allen head, and it goes into there. It's such a simple thing, and it doesn't stick up a lot, at all. And I'm just saying, all the decisions and the accuracy, the absolute accuracy, because if these were in the wrong place, they hit a breath saver or a reed, you're going to ruin the harp. So, the accuracy is so critical. And of course, these are hand fitted. So, that's how they're put on, like with mine. I sent in the harp and they came back fitted for it perfectly. But I'm going to tell you that I know what it takes to do this. I actually was working on a set of covers myself out of acrylic, and I stopped because I was doing it with sandpaper and a glass like pane that I worked on with the sandpaper. I couldn't even get the pieces totally squared and identical to within 2/10,000ths of an inch by hand. It was just nuts. And I realized, this is just not something I'm going to be doing. But he did accomplish it. So this is an homage to the genius of Russ Camerer. What do I get out of it? I get to use the covers. It's great. It's his business. It's his money, his orders, but I get to use the covers. That's priceless to me. If you want to order them from him, you go to RUSS period or dot, RUSS dot Camerer, CAMERER @ gmail.com.